Here we are using delete and we are also using object returns. Anyways, delete, from where this method is getting triggered, from view controller. From view controller, it is triggered here, delete. Okay. Assume that the delete takes some 10 seconds. Assume that the delete takes 10 seconds. User tapped on delete, and I'm waiting for the object to be deleted. After 10 seconds, that will be deleted. But here, the control will not wait for you to wait for 10 seconds. Control, what happens when you call delete, it comes here and goes out of the control and tries to perform the other things. But I don't want to do that. I want once the object is removed from the students after 10 seconds, I want to communicate back to the view controller. View controller object is deleted. Now refresh the table view. And we have seen something like image picker controller, right? On view controller, to fetch the information, to take the photo, we have used image picker controller. Image picker controller, we have selected the image. That image is brought to the view controller and displayed. This is what we do. We did actually. On view controller, we had a button. When you tap on that, we were displaying action sheet. Alert action sheet we have displayed actually, whether to choose the camera or photo album for photo library. Once that is chosen, we have selected the image from the gallery or camera, and one method will be called in the view controller, that is called protocol, right? Image picker controller delegate, and in that method we are passing the information. We are not actually passing. Actually, that is default view controller, right? It is passed and that is displayed. Same procedure we want to do. Here. To do that, image picker controller delegate we have, right? Which is protocol. We can also have our own delegate here, right? Which is protocol MVVM VC view model delegate. This is the protocol. Protocol contains, what is protocol? Protocol contains set of rules without implementation, right? Func. Object deleted. I'm just calling this, even I'm passing the object. Deleted, which is student we are deleting here, right? Student I'm deleting here, which does not contain any implementation, right? Yeah, this is protocol. If you remember image picker controller delegate, we have said in we did load image picker controller dot delegate equal to self. I also open that. Similarly, I declare here where delegate. What is that? MVVM control delegate, which is optional. This is kind of image picker controller only now. Now here what I do is view load view model delegate equal, I'm setting self. What it asking, you are confirming to the view model delegate, but you have not implemented this method. Let me implement that method here. Protocol, right? Using extension MVVM controller MVVM delegate. By default, all the protocol methods are required, right? Implement the method. Object deleted. If you want to see that object, you can see deleted object. Deleted. And also what we need to do, we need to refresh, right? We need to refresh it. I don't want to do the refreshing here. I'm just calling the method. We want to delete something. After 10 seconds, what happens? This method gets called. Here I'm deleting. I'm just refreshing. I'm just refreshing here. Deleting happened here. Okay. Let me go to sleep for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, I want to delete it. Generally, you will not use this line in real time. We are interacting, assume that we are interacting with the server, which takes some 10 seconds to fetch delete the object on the server side and to fetch the information back and display it. Assume that it took 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, I am doing this. What we did here, we have something called delegate. Very simple concept is, this is one controller, this is another class. This is one class, this is another class. Assume that this is one object. Everything is self means one object. This object is one object. I want to communicate between these two classes. I want to call this method delete object at index. What we did, we created an object of view model here and calling that view model, how many number of students, view model delete. Similarly, I want to call this method, table is not there actually. Table, let me take outlet. Where? Table view, table view. I want to call a method of this from view model. So what we need to have to call a method from view controller to view model, we need to have the view model object. To call a method from view model to view controller, we need to have the view controller object. That is what we are setting. We're just passing this class object to the view model so that whenever I want to call a method, I can call that method. I'm calling this method where I'm calling delete object, right? Delete object. Now, instead of using this, we need to use the delegate. Delegate means what is delegate? View controller data. What is the method? Object deleted. Deleted one is what is the object? I'm removing the student here and say deleted equal to this one. We need to delete students index. That is what we are deleting, and remove it. Remove and finally inform object deleted. The delete object is deleted. We are waiting for 5 seconds to get the response. Assume that. And this is the object which are deleting, since we want to pass the information back to the view controller. So I am taking that and removing the object and passing that. Okay, let me put that point. This is delegate we are setting. The result is same here as well. Okay, but will not reflect immediately. I click delete. What happened? Table view outlet we have not given. New referencing outlet to the view controller table view. Delete. I tapped on the delete. We're waiting for the 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, it is deleted. See here. I'll just call this. I'll just check here. What we are adding on delete. We are asking view model delete so and so object from the server. Assume that there is a server. So after on the server. What is delete here? Delete here. View model. Come here. Delete is a method where we are waiting for the server to delete. Like assume 5 seconds we are waiting here, and I am taking which object is deleted, and students are removing the actual object and informing again back to the delegate. Delegate means whoever is implemented these methods, right? Table view is also same concept. Table view is also same concept. Image maker controller is also same object. Basically, you need to interact with two objects, each other. Like from the controller, I want to call one method on the view model. From view model, I want to call a method on the view controller. to call any method on so-and-so object, you need to have that object here. Let me rerun. Delegate we are setting here. Very, very important. Setting the delegate is very, very important. I'm deleting it. When delete, it is asking to the view model delete something. You're waiting for the 5 seconds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back. Yeah, after 5. We are taking the object which is deleted. I'm deleting that. And again, calling view controller method. If you can see here, what is delegate here? Print object. Delegate. What is delegate? Delegate is MVVM view controller. On that, call a method and refresh the information. Table view also same. Assume that this is table view. For table, we have said delegate, right? Table view dot delegate equal to self. Same thing we are doing here. Table view dot delegate equal to self. When user clicked on here, we are using table view, right? Assume that I am setting the table view dot delegate equal to self, which we have set up through storyboard. I don't want to use the storyboard. Just set that. Table view, removing data source and delegate, and setting from here. Table delegate. Basically, table view is having 2 protocols. So I'm setting those 2. Delegate equals so and so. Table is data source is so and so. Okay. Same thing, whatever we did for view model, doing for the table view. Table view, whatever we did, same thing we're doing here. What happens when table view wants some information? Table view asks to the view controller, I want to how many number of rows you want to display. Table view view controller provide me a cell. Table view user tapped on so and so row. Table view, what is the editing style? Here, if you see, we are using we have seen weak references, right? Like automatic reference counting, that is return cycle. What is return cycle? When there are 2 objects, these objects are used to each other. Here we are using MVVM, like a view model. Here we are using delegate. What is delegate here? View controller only, right? View controller only. Instead of directly setting view controller, I am putting that into an object, into a protocol and using. You need to use weak somewhere. Otherwise, these 2 are pointing strongly. These 2 are pointing strongly. Non-class. These 2 are pointing strongly and it cannot be. Maybe OBJC is required. And should be class type. Small class. Okay. Basically, communicating between 2 objects. If you want to call a method on another view controller, another class, you need to create an object of that. Here, why we have taken protocol is I can also put this thing MVVM control also I can put, no problem. But what happens? This also works fine for now. What is the method? Go back. Right. See what is the method cannot be a member of Objective-C because protocol is class. Yeah, for optional we need to use that. Anyways, run it. It should be working. Delete. It is taking 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, that will be removed and notified back to the view controller. Now, here I can use MVVM controller also. You can use. There is no issue. Same effect you will see. But why we have taken protocol? Why we have taken protocol? The reason why we have taken protocol is the view model. The same view model can be reused. Can be used in different view, first view controller or second view controller. In that case, when you set delegate equal to self in the second view controller, but here it is asking for MVVM view controller. It is asking for MVVM view controller. Since I am using the view model In second view controller, I said view model that delegate equal to self. In such cases, what happens? The self equal to second view controller, but here the delegate is MVVM view controller, which is not LHS is not equal to RHS. So that is what we put here. Delegate, we have taken one delegate. Whoever wants to use this view model can use it. Table view, if you simply put table view delegate equal to EI view controller, only that is used for the EI view controller only. Table view we are using for MVVM view controller we are using, and view controller also we are using. For this also I'll just put and let me clarify you that. This right, data source and delegate. Let's have an outlet here, or that IV outlet where table view, EI table view. Okay, same thing. Whatever we did, table dot delegate equal to self means view controller. Table dot data source equal to self means view controller. Okay, see what is this first thing? What is this? Is not a view controller. This is also not a view controller. It is table view delegate. It is protocol. If it is view controller, only view in the view controller only, we can use that. Weak. Why weak? To avoid the return cycle. To avoid the return cycle or reference leakages. Okay, return cycles, right? Same thing we did here. See, weak, where delegate is not a view controller, it is delegate actually. Whatever you have used so far, we are exploring that simply. Table view that delegate we have used many number of times, but you don't know what exactly is happening internally. This is what is happening internally. This is what is actually happening internally. Any doubts here? This is about delegation. We have some other small concepts. Singleton also we have. We'll see that as well tomorrow.